You know, when you mentioned, I want to say you weren't a Bulls fan. I'm sure Chicago had a...
Well, my father was definitely a Bulls fan.
Yeah.
I mean, I actually want to say he was a Michael Jordan fan.
Okay, that's more accurate these days, too, as well. Because a lot of people just follow.
Yeah, I wouldn't say he was in the Bulls cultured fan type guy, you know?
Yeah.
But I think he loved greatness.
Dude, that's good.
I mean, he would not miss a Mike Tyson fight, a Michael Jordan game. You know, there's just these people in our history that are just great, and you just kind of want to capture or be a part of the moments that are live, you know?
Do you think that had to do with your mentality of how you proceed with things?
Maybe, you know?
Like unconsciously, you know?
Yeah.
Because you're growing up with your dad and you just never know because you're a kid.
That's such a great point. I've never really thought about it. But I remember, like, there was this, I mean, he would make a big deal out of it too. Like, when I say big deal, I mean, like, when the Bulls game would come on and get ready, they always, when it's a home game,
Yeah.
all the lights in the stadium go off.
Yeah.
And they have that, you know,
The intro.
Yeah. So my dad would really get into it, and he would turn off the lights in the house.
Dude, yeah.
And so I got to feel the experience. Like, we're in the auditorium, and I'm young now, you know. I mean, this is like, I was probably, 8, 10 to 12 years old in the Jordan era when he was watching these games. And but yeah, he was all about the experience and greatness and watching it, but not like watching a rerun. He wanted to watch it in the moment, live, and being part of that experience. And I think a lot of people in that time, because all we had was TV. We didn't have, the news and moment outlets were different.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't have social media and all these things. So, watching this stuff live was a big deal. And so I remember this one time it was a Mike Tyson fight. I think he was like cooking dinner, getting snacks and all this stuff. And he set all us up in front of the TV, and the fight was just getting ready to start. He went, probably used the restroom, grabbed last drinks, and he came in, the fight was over. He totally missed it. He was like so bummed.
Yo.
And so
Iron Mike, huh?
Iron Mike. Yeah. I remember the fight started, and he
just bob and weave it.
like 3 or 4 times, a little swing, boom, fight over. And to me, I'm like thinking there's another round or something, but that was it. I was like, wow, that was so fast. But
you know what's coming into mind is that when you say that your dad appreciated greatness and all, and what he did was, to me, it was him coining something in real time. Coining meaning like he's putting the emphasis on I adhere to, or I gravitate towards greatness, but he was coining that meaning he set up the lights, or he made things grand in the moment.
Yeah.
So to you, it's like
it was cool. I think the mixture of my mom and dad, I think, both brought elements into my God the Father parenting days of raising me, because my mother was in theater. And then you have my dad who, appreciated greatness and kind of created those scenarios. And so when you bring those two worlds together, I, just fell in love with great moments and the experience in them, I guess. Yeah. I've never thought about that. It's really cool that you brought that up. But even when it comes to, I think that kind of makes sense for me personally when I attach myself to Jesus, because his story of what he went through and overcame and stuff, and his greatness, and so I remember this one time my dad took us, the whole family, he was so excited for us to see this this Christian church play thing.
Yeah.
And It was very dramatic. I mean, it was like the whole heaven and hell, like Satan and all his demons came out, and I was freaked out. It was like a scary movie, man. And so
Bro.
after that, man, I was just, I don't want to go to hell, man. That's like,
Dude.
but you know, it had all the lights and theater, and then, you know, Jesus comes out, and it's like a Mike Tyson fight, you know. It was like a, yeah, it was like a Mike Tyson fight. Jesus came out, knocked him out in like 10 seconds or something. And so, you know, that was where, for me, I understood like glory. I think I've shared this before, but just being captured by something,
yeah,
you know, and I think it's important for us to, you know, pay attention to how God's parented us in our life, and what are the things we're attracted to and its glories.
Right.
And I think God places things and has desires in us